welcome to today's League of Legends Roundup, where I will be covering the LPL and the LCK. We are going over the LPL Week 5, Day 4. Yep, Day 4, and LCK Week 5, Day 2. As I do every day, because the LPL plays every day, I cover the 4 major regions, take notes on the game, saving you the time of having to watch, say, a 36-minute affair, or, you know, in the case of the LCK, we had quite a series between DRX and DK that were, just drawn-out games where, actually, I think the most kills, looking at the board now, in their series were less than any game on this board. So, very slow. But yeah, so I take notes to save you the time. Series 1 between LNG and Anyone's Legend. LNG came into this series 6-0, the last undefeated team in the LPL, and they really allowed Anyone's Legend to take advantage of them in Game 1. I think LNG kind of underestimated what Anyone's Legend could bring to the table. 26-5 is a blowout. So let's get into it. Anyone's Legend went top lane early to get ahead, took a mountain. LNG would take a Rift Herald at 9 minutes. Anyone's Legend would punish them, then take an Ocean. If you're not getting the picture here, it's 26-5. Anyone's Legend is in control for all this game. 15 minutes. Anyone's Legend takes a Rift Herald, Forge with a double kill on Rise. 17 minutes. Anyone's Legend wins 3-0 in the jungle. Betty with a double kill on Jinx. They take a Mountain Soul, not Mountain Soul. They go to Infernal Soul Point before 20 minutes after getting a pick. 20 minutes, they win a fight in top 5-2, Forge with a triple kill. By 20 minutes, Anyone's Legends are up 13-2, 5k gold. They're just crushing LNG. 23 minutes, they get an ace 5-1, take a Baron 8.5k gold lead. During that Baron power play, they take the Infernal Soul. Go top lane 26 minutes, win a skirmish there. They're up 21-4. Zhao Hao is 5-0-15 on Hecarim. He's probably my MVP for this series, although I didn't mention him by name with multiple kills. 5-0-15 out of 21 kills. 20 out of 21 kill participation. He is the key to their success in this game. Anyone's Legend ends up acing them 5-0 in mid to end at 28 minutes. Game 2, very different. Opposite. 19-2. LNG really told Anyone's Legend, we allowed you to get, we underestimated you game 1. Game 2, we were not going to do that. So, they did, however, at level 1, underestimate Anyone's Legend. Anyone's Legend, one of their 2 kills came at level 1 cheese. So, after that, LNG would dominate. They took an Ocean at 7 minutes after a pick, win a fight in top 2-0. Anyone's Legend would take a Hex Tech because LNG were focused top lane at the time. LNG get a pick. By 15 minutes, they're up 3.5k gold. They take a Mountain. They win a fight 3-0 where Doonby had a triple kill on Zeri mid to take a Baron. Ale would then solo kill ZDZ as well. 23 minutes, LNG would win a fight in the jungle 5-1, Doonby with a quadra kill. They go to Mountain Soul Point, and they end the game 4-0 in mid, Doonby with a triple kill. So Doonby, clearly the MVP in Game 2. He's not the MVP over the series because when I do this, Game 3 is really all that matters. If it's 1-1 going in, who was the person that came out on top in Game 3? And Light ends up being that person. But Doonby was very dominant on the Zeri in Game 2. Now, no coincidence here, but Light has Zeri in Game 3. So let's, this game is also a blowout. It's not very close. So Anyone's Legend went bot lane in 6 minutes to try and put Light behind successfully and took an Infernal. At 10 minutes, LNG would then go bot lane themselves. Tarzan getting a double kill on Lee Sin. 12 minutes, Anyone's Legend would take a Hex Tech Drake. However, LNG would punish them 3-2, Light with a double kill. By 15 minutes, LNG are up 6-3 by going bot lane and the Spite, as well as getting a pick, and have a 4k gold lead. 18 minutes, Anyone's Legend would strike back 4-1 or 4-2 in mid. Betty was the clear carry in that fight on the Caitlyn. I know he had at least 2 kills. 19 minutes, LNG would take a Mountain after a 5-0 ace, Doonby and Light with double kills. 20 minutes, LNG are up 13-9, 7.5k gold, and Light is 6-0-5 on the Zeri. 2 kills around the Hex Tech Drake, 2 kills around the Mountain. He's ensuring that he's involved in all these fights. LNG take another Mountain. AL get a pick. 29 minutes, LNG won a fight in top 2-1. This is when they're pushing for the end. Ale was very, very underrated in Game 3 on the Fiora, in the side lanes, pushing lane, and they couldn't match him. And then in the end game, he had 2 double kills at 29 minutes, like I just said. And then at 30 minutes as well, when they went to mid lane afterwards, and getting another double kill there. But his kill participation was low, so I didn't have him as MVP because he was in the side lane the whole time. So Light is the MVP for that series. I doubt LNG allows a team to... I doubt they underestimate a team the way they did in Game 1 anytime soon, because it's pretty bad. Series 2, IG BLG, the return of Uzi. However, in Game 1, Uzi was not a participant. They went with Doggo in Game 1. So, BLG outplays a dive at, I believe it was top lane at 4 minutes, 2-1. IG then go top at 5 minutes. BLG take a cloud. 7 minutes, IG go bot lane, and also, so the thing at 4 minutes, BLG outplay a dive, bot, 5 minutes, IG go top, BLG take a cloud on the other side of the rift, because IG are top, 7 minutes, IG go bot, and BLG then go top. I'm saying a lot of things really fast, but that's kind of how it was in the first 7 minutes, a lot of action. You see this series, 43 kills, 62 kills, 38 kills. It was a bloodbath. There's a lot written here because it was a bloodbath compared to that series. So, IG outplay a dive 2-2 at 7 minutes. BLG then take the Rift Herald after getting a pick. IG get a pick mid at 13 minutes. Take a mountain off of that. 14 minutes, BLG win a fight in the jungle 2-0. 15-minute recap here to kind of just, take that all in. BLG are up 7-6, 2K gold. Fofo is 3-0-2 on the Vigar. Fofo showed up a lot in this series, as did Uzi when he did play. But obviously, like I said, Uzi isn't in Game 1. 16 minutes, IG end up taking a Rift Herald, winning 2-0. Who did I write here? Oh my gosh. June. Double kill. June was good in this series, now that comes to me. 17 minutes, they get a pick, take an Ocean. Go top lane at 20 minutes. BLG get a pick at 22 minutes. So a lot of disrespect by both teams when it comes to the jungle and vision. 23 minutes. IG go to Ocean Soul Point after winning 3-0 on with a double kill. Off of that, they take a take the Baron. 5K gold lead. During that Baron power play, the teams would exchange picks, limiting the impact of the power play. And all it ended up doing was allow IG at 28 minutes to be up 14-9. Gold was even now. So the Baron had eliminated that slight gold lead that I mentioned a few minutes earlier in the game at 15 minutes. BLG had a slight gold lead, and that dissipated. June was 5-2-7 at the time on the Hecarim. Once again, Hecarim showed up a lot today in the LPL, and he was a big power pick. 29 minutes, IG would take Ocean Soul after getting a pick, and then afterwards won a fight 4-2 to really cement the win. Zika with a double kill on the Riven. So, interesting pick, which I overlooked. I remember now, but I overlooked mentioning. Zika picked Riven in Game 1, which worked out for him well. 31 minutes, BLG would steal the Baron. So, 34 minutes, BLG start coming back, 4-3, on, get the triple kill, Breathe with a double kill. 36 minutes, however, IG would win a fight 4-1 in mid. Zika with a double kill to end it. So IG win Game 1 27-16. It was close to the end at 36 minutes, a long one. All 3 games were 36 minutes long. So Game 2, we have Uzi in the game piloting a Jinx. 3 minutes, IG would go top, and then BLG Uzi Factor would go to bot lane 3 times over the next couple minutes, really pushing to get Uzi ahead. 9 minutes, BLG would finally go top lane, Breathe with a double kill in the 2v1, a 2-1 win. So by 10 minutes, BLG are up 5-2, 1K gold. Crisp is 2-0-3 on the Leona. IG would take a Hex Tech at 11 minutes. BLG would punish them with a couple kills. BLG would then take a pick at 13 minutes. 14 minutes, they would go mid. Within that minute, IG would also get a pick. So there's a lot going on again. It's a 62 kill game. It is just bonkers. BLG are up 4K gold at 15 minutes. 17 minutes, BLG win a fight 5-2. Fofo and June with double kills themselves to be able to get to a mountain. 19 minutes, IG would win a fight 2-1 in the jungle. So 20 minutes now to take it all in. BLG are up 15-7, 5.5k gold. Uzi is 4-1-8 on the Jinx, so he is high participation. I haven't mentioned by name when he's not getting a ton of kills, but he has 12 of 15 in kill participation. 21 minutes, IG went 5-4 in mid. Zika with a triple kill. Fofo was carrying on the what did I have here? Their team composition. Victor. Fofo was carrying on the Victor in this fight. BLG would take a Infernal off of this fight after the reset. 24 minutes, IG would take a Baron. 3-2, Zika with a double kill. And then afterwards, there's a skirmish at 1-1. So there was a lot of contention around this Baron. I mean, IG had to earn it and then earn their way out. So now that eliminated most of the gold lead because, like I said, at 20 minutes, BLG are up 5.5k. And now it was only 1k. 26 minutes, BLG would answer in top 3-1. Fofo with a double kill. 28 minutes, IG would win in mid 3-2. On with a triple kill, turning into an Infernal. BLG would get a pick at 29 minutes. So at 30 minutes now, BLG are up 28-20. 48 kills in 30 minutes. Fofo is 11-2-7 on Victor. Uzi is 8-3-15 on the Jinx. Just absolutely insane. 33 minutes, IG go to Infernal Soul Point, 3-2. Zika with a double kill. Breathe with a double kill. 35 minutes, IG would take a Baron, 1-0, and try to end off of this Baron. However, BLG would answer Uzi with a double kill to ensure the team did not lose the game. And actually, in doing so, because we were so late in the game, the death timers were so high, BLG ended off of this fight. So, final score 35-27, absolutely bonkers. This was not a boring game. It's worth the 36 minutes if you have the time. Absolutely bonkers. Game 3, a little calmer. Only 38 kills in 36 minutes. So, BLG won a fight and bot 2-1 in the early game. A reset, IG take Ocean. 10 minutes, BLG are up. They're up 2-1 after this one fight and 1.5k golds after 10 minutes. This game, there were 7 kills by then. This game, there had been like 6 different things occurring. So, it's a lot slower. 13 minutes, IG went 3-1. On with a double kill. Take a Hex deck. 18 minutes, IG outplay a dive. Yukai with a double kill 2-0. And then after his reset, shortly afterwards, he would solo kill Fofo. Yukai ends up being MVP. A lot of it has to do with what he did there. A very, very good performance in that 1 minute that really set the tone for the game and gave IG an advantage. 20 minutes, BLG would ace IG 5-2 for a Cloud. Fofo and Uzi with double kills. 22 minutes, Yukai would solo kill Breathe in a 3-2 team fight win afterwards, where Uzi had a double kill for excuse me, I almost said for RNG, for BLG. So at 22 minutes, IG are up 12-11, and Yukai is 6-0-4 on the Akali. He has multiple solo kills, multiple outplays, 1-1 in top at 23 minutes. 26 minutes, BLG take a Cloud after a 1-1 fight. 31 minutes, IG would take the Baron after winning 3-2. Zika with a triple kill on the Gwen. Breathe with a double kill on the Kennen. Both top laners really performed well in Game 3. I have no complaints. However, this put IG up 7k gold. So IG's Baron really kind of ended it. When they were taking Baron, BLG would go to Cloud Soul Point. That matters not, because at 36 minutes, On would have a triple kill as part of a 5-0 ace for them to end at 23-15. A very, very interesting series. It does, however, raise some questions. Not about BLG, but how good could IG be? I mean, I like IG. I've said it before. I didn't like the Zika for Nenny swap. I think that they have other issues, and I think that they might still have those issues. But against a BLG team that were playing with a 6-man roster, they look pretty good. Obviously winning 2-1. We'll see how they follow it up. Against a team that's kind of got more togetherness and scrim time under their belt together. Because, Sika looked really good, and if he's bringing out weird picks, that's an advantage for them. Yukai looking really good. He had his moments, but Fofo really went off in this series as well. So it's not like Yukai was able to eliminate Fofo's impact. Fofo is very impactful throughout this series. So, excuse me. Thank you for watching the LPL half of this video. Now on to the LCK. So now on to the LCK. As you see here, these two games between HLE and Guangdong, decent amount of kills. But this series, 9-4, 7-4, and 11-9, we had some snoozers. Game 3 being 46 minutes long. So between these two teams, 8th and 10th in my power rankings, definitely towards the bottom. Both coming in at 2 and 6. But Guangdong definitely looked like the better team, especially in Game 1. They started by going mid at 5 minutes, took a cloud, went to mid again. They really wanted to get Fate ahead, and it paid off at 11 minutes when Fate would roam top, and they got a double kill. Take an Infernal, win a fight in bot 2-1 at 14 minutes. Teddy with a double kill. So 15 minutes, Guangdong are up 6-1, and they're up in gold. They're really in control of this game. Take an Ocean to go to Ocean Soul Point at 19 minutes, and a 3-1 team fight win. Teddy with a triple kill. Teddy ends up being MVP, as you see here. The Freaks would then go to Ocean, take the Ocean Soul outright. HLE did not even contest it. So, 26 minutes, Guangdong win a fight in mid, 4-0. Keen with a double kill on Tryndamere. And then at 29 minutes, Guangdong would try to Baron. HLE tried to fight them off and actually did prevent them from taking the Baron at the time. I don't really know why the Freaks didn't try and take the Baron after 26 minutes with their advantage in mid, but nevertheless they didn't. 31 minutes, the Freaks would take the Elder, 4-1, Teddy with a double kill, take a Baron off of that, and then end 17-4. Just a very clean win by the Freaks. HLE rolled over. Game 2, the Freaks would get a 2v2 kill early at 5 minutes. 6 minutes, Ilum would end up with a double kill on Lee Sin. Was this a... Yes. So these teams actually ran a salty run back for Game 2. Same exact team compositions. And it didn't help HLE much. So the Freaks would take an Ocean, go bot lane, take an Infernal. This all happens in the next several minutes. 16 minutes, HLE would get a pick. 19 minutes, KDF would go to Hextech Soul Point after a skirmish that went 2-2. 21 minutes, HLE would get a pick and actually be up 6-4 in kills as the gold was tied at 21 minutes. Because they got the pick, got a skirmish. In control. Maybe I was wrong. KDF should be ahead. I'm doing my math. KDF should be ahead. I don't know why I wrote HLE. Nevertheless, 22 minutes, HLE would take a Baron after a 3-0 team fight win. On Fleek with a double kill. 3.5k gold lead. So On Fleek got them ahead. But HLE are ahead when they take a Baron. You see here 2 blue lines. Not a lot of fighting going on. HLE take a Hextech during the Baron. KDF then take Hextech Soul after a pick at 31 minutes. 34 minutes, KDF win a fight 4-3. Keen and Doodoo both with double kills. Very good top lane play, similar to Game 3 of the series that I just went over with BLG and IG. So KDF take a Baron. During that Baron, they take the Elder 4-2. Teddy with a triple kill. Teddy once again ensuring that they get the biggest objective on the Rift. After the Baron subsides, KDF are up 15-12. Teddy is 6-2-4 on the Aphelios. And at 43 minutes, HLE would actually take the Baron, force it. KDF would punish them 4-1. Keen with a double kill to end at 20-13. So, Keen shows up a lot in this series. Did well in the Tryndamere, which we've seen that if a player can really get the Tryndamere ahead, it becomes unstoppable. Same as Solo Q. And Teddy also was a monster on Aphelios. Series 2, DK and DRX. Very slow series. Not a lot's written here, even though the games were long, because there weren't a lot of kills, as I said earlier. So, DRX are running their real roster, and it was victorious. I came into this series kind of thinking that Damwon, and I've said I thought they were back. They've had a winning streak going, and they had clean wins. But the more I thought about it, actually, after looking at these scores and watching the games, Damwon eked out those wins, playing very well late game, and it's like, yeah, that is the skill of a world champion team. That's your world champion team. When the game is on the line, game is tied, Damwon can do work. but the games are close. They're not blowing out anybody. And case in point was this series. So, game 1, DRX would go bot at 6 minutes, and then the next several minutes, nothing happened except Drake's being taken. DRX would take a Hex Tech and an Ocean, and then take the Rift Herald. And at 17 minutes, DK would finally respond to all this by taking a Cloud, take another Cloud, and take another Cloud. So, at 6 minutes, we had a fight bot lane. 16 minutes, DK took the Rift Herald that went 1-1. So, we have 3 kills. DK take a Cloud after getting a pick at 17 minutes. But then the next 2 Drakes were not contested at all by DRX. And the next time, I mean, there wasn't even a fight for the Baron at 29 minutes. DK took it, and we're up 1.5k gold. The next time that there was a fight was at 31 minutes. DK, 3-1, Bird all with the double kill, allowed them to reset, take a Cloud Soul, and then ended at 35 minutes with a backdoor 2-1, final score 9-4. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Because DK were trying to take the Baron as they backdoored to end it. I don't know why DK should have to play like this. Damwon should not have to play this way. This is not good. 4 minutes, DRX would get a 2v2 kill in game 2. 5 minutes, DK would go top. Then 10 minutes, DRX would respond. So already we are getting more action in this game through 10 minutes than we did in 30 minutes of that game. DK would then take an Ocean. 13 minutes, DK would get a kill top. Go take an Infernal. So now DK are ahead at 16 minutes, getting a pick. DRX would get a kill in mid. DK would go bot lane. So through 19 minutes, there's more action, at least, than what was happening in game 1. A lot more action. However, the next several minutes, nothing would happen. DK would take a Cloud Soul to go to Cloud Soul point uncontested, and then not fight for the Cloud Soul and allow DRX to take the next Drake. So it stopped the dragon stacking. DK were up 4-3, and the game was tied at 29 minutes. 31 minutes, DRX would win a fight 2-0, deft with a double kill to take the Baron. DRX would take a Cloud. Oh, yes, DRX would take a Cloud because DRX just took the Baron. And at 34 minutes, DRX would win a fight 2-0 in bot, pushed to end 7-4. Slow and steady. Deft ends up being MVP. It has a lot to do with both games, very similar games. And he had the double kill to seal the deal in game 2. And the 2v2 kill in the early game was big. Because not a lot really happened. So, game 3, DRX go top, DRX take a Cloud, 15 minutes, DRX go mid. DRX are active, DK are farming, they're ahead, 1.5k gold. 17 minutes, there's a skirmish in mid, goes 1-1. DK take a Mountain, 24 minutes, DK take an Ocean after a 2-1 fight, so at least there was a fight this time, where Duck Dom hit a double kill on Aphelios. 28 minutes, DK would get a pick, which resulted in Ocean Soul point uncontested. 32 minutes, DRX would take the Baron. Afterwards, DK would punish them, getting a kill. So at 35 minutes, after this Baron subsided, DK were up 5-4, but the gold was tied. Okay, well, they just hit a Baron. Why aren't DRX ahead? Well, DK had that slight gold lead that they had built in the early game and kind of just held it throughout the whole entire game to 32 minutes, and DRX were able to eliminate that. Game's tied. 36 minutes, DRX take the Ocean. DK would punish them 1-0. So DK are coming to these objectives late. Baron, late. Ocean Drake, late. 38 minutes, DK would take the Baron 1-0, giving themselves a 3.5k gold lead. DRX would eliminate most of that Baron power play by winning 2-0 in mid against it. So after the Baron was pretty much over, DK are up 8-6. Duck Dom is a monster at 6-0-1. I haven't really mentioned it besides that double kill. But you have to think, the skirmish here, the pick here, the pick here, the pick there. Each of them are going to Duck Dom because he has 6 of the 8 kills. 42 minutes, DK would take the Ocean Soul. DRX would punish them, deft with a double kill to punish them, which turned into a Baron a few minutes later. A 2-0 win to get it, a 1-0 win afterwards, and DRX, instead of resetting, just would end at 46 minutes. Deft ends up being MVP. That series was a snoozer. Very, very slow. The complete opposite of IG BLG. This was the LCK in a nutshell. That was the LPL in a nutshell. So, Thank you for watching this video where I covered the LPL and LCK for my League of Legends Roundup, February 17th, 16th. I don't know what day it is, but nevertheless, it will be in the title and be correct. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like it, like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for tomorrow where I will have more content because I believe it will be Friday, which means there will be an LEC video. Oh, and there also in my LCS power rankings that came out today if you want to see them. As well, throughout the week, I had uploaded LPL, LCK, and LEC power rankings. If you want to know why Damwon were second, or DRX were fourth, or, why BLG was fourth, or, whatever. Those are on my channel as well. So, like I said before, thank you for watching and hope you come back for more content.